What's up, guys? Thanks for checking back in with the channel Mindset for Beginners. So today's video topic is going to be focus on what you can control. So the reason I came up with this video topic is because I've been feeling like I haven't been putting enough focus on my smaller goals, and I've been putting a majority of my focus on my big goal, my larger goal. And to get where we're going, we have to take small steps. We have to do it in increments. Imagine it like a 20-foot wall. You can't just go and scale a 20-foot wall. You have to develop a plan, and you have to work your way up to that 20 feet. I mean, nobody's 10 feet tall and can jump 10 feet, and nobody's 20 feet tall. So we have to develop small plans, and the way we look at these smaller goals, we look at them as building blocks. And we stack them on top of each other. We stack them on top of each other until we're high enough where we can reach that 20-foot wall, and we can make our way over that wall. And as we know, guys, the time we're living in right now, there are so many distractions going on. This is pretty much an historic time that we're living in, with the pandemic going on, with the situation with the president, with the situation with our racial injustice and stuff like that. This is an historic time that we're living in. So it's easy to get distracted in times like this, but we have to stay focused. And that's my main reason for this making this video. For me, it's kind of personal because, like I said, I've been feeling like I haven't been focused on my small goals. And once you're focused on a bigger vision, a bigger goal, and if you don't have a plan to get there, then it's just a wish. You know, you have to develop that plan to get where you're going. All right, guys, so before I get into this video, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video, so you don't have to go scrolling through your phone to see where my videos are, because analytics aren't in my favor right now. So go ahead and hit that notification bell too. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into the video. So like I said, guys, there's a lot of distractions going on in the world today, and a lot of people voice their opinions about how they would like to see change and the things they would like to see change. But opinion doesn't change anything. All right, guys, so say for example, the president. We have the House Speaker voicing her opinion about the President of the United States. Pretty much nothing has changed. Everybody has their opinion about the president, but nothing has changed. That's something that a lot of people focus on. And since the beginning of the last election, and since our president came into office, I've seen so many people that have this opinion about the president and how they get emotionally wrapped up in who the president is and how he acts and what he does. Guys, that's something that we do not have any control over. The only thing you can do is go out and vote. All right, so given that so much of your focus and so much of your attention, when in the end you have no control over what happens, is pointless. So if we're going to change anything, it starts with self and transforming your mindset. If we would commit to focusing on things that we can control, we would become more powerful human beings, trust me. And by doing that, we could place ourselves in more favorable situations, ultimately being an example to the world. All right, guys, so the first thing we have to do is ask ourselves, what can I focus on to get the best results for my life? Because we're all individuals, guys, and we have to build ourselves up to inspire others to build themselves up, and they inspire others to build themselves up, and that's how we come together as a collective. All right, everybody has to work on their own personal self, their own personal growth, to be an inspiration for other people to develop their own personal growth. So with that being said, if we decide to focus on things that will help us grow, then we will grow. and then we all grow together. So of the 5 things that I came up with, I put your thoughts as number 1. Now the reason I put your thoughts as number 1 is because everything begins with a thought. And from your thoughts, you develop belief patterns that dictate your actions. So one of the most important things that we have control over, that we can put more focus on, is our thoughts. A lot of times we get caught up in disempowering thought patterns that aren't taking us where we need to go. They aren't taking us towards our goals or our desires. And it's important to get control over, the thoughts that you're having throughout the day. Start being more aware of your thoughts. All right, guys. So the next thing I came up with is effort. Your effort equals your results. So our mind works on habitual programs 95% of our day-to-day lives. So you have to give some disciplined effort to focus your mind on what's important for your growth process. All right, guys. So the next thing I came up with, pursuit of knowledge. All right, guys, you have to understand that we live in an information-based world. Everything that we take in to our conscious on a day-to-day level is information. Now, how we decipher that information and put our perspective on that information, that's up to us. And it's also up to the type of information that you're letting in. That's why staying focused on things you can control, not getting distracted by the things that you can't control, is important. So start seeking information that is an asset to your growth. Seek knowledge. You have to go seeking knowledge. All right, guys. The next thing is gratitude. Now, gratitude is another important thing for me because, like I've said in other videos, we are energetic beings and we give off a frequency. And once you get into the frequency of gratitude, you're giving off an energy out into the world. And you tend to attract back the energy that you're giving out. So gratitude being one of the higher frequency things that we can focus on will give off a positive emotion that attracts more positive things back into our lives. Positive affirmations is also a good practice for attracting positive things, people, and circumstances. So the last thing I got, guys, is being present in the moment. That's why people meditate, so they remove themselves from all the junk information that's coming in on a day-to-day basis that's getting our attention. See, one thing you got to realize is that your attention is valuable. Your attention is the most valuable thing in the world. Why do you think during the Super Bowl commercials cost so much? Because they want your attention. They know what they're doing. These are highly skilled professional people that put these commercials together because they know once they have your attention that there's a good chance that you would be a buyer of their product. All right, guys. So just remember that your attention is valuable, and the things that you place your focus on will dictate a lot of your decisions in life. And another thing is, a lot of times when we aren't focused, we aren't present in the moment, our minds either tend to drift towards the past or to the future. Most times they drift towards the past, and either direction brings on a sense of regret, anger, worry, anxiety, shame, or guilt. But being present puts you in your natural state of being, which is pure positive energy. All right, guys, so try to make it a practice of meditating at least 5 to 10 minutes a day, and then try to work your way up to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or whatever. All right, so just know that there will be plenty of things in life that we can't control. All right, we have to learn how to not give it our attention and not focus on it as much. But one thing you'll always have control over is your perspective on each circumstance that you go through. You can't change people. You can't change the way people think. You can't change the way people respond to you or react to you. You have to be responsible for your own energy, your own actions, and your own focus on the things that you can control, which is your mindset. And I guarantee your life will change. All right, see you guys in the next video. Peace.